Prestigious. Lead us, please lead us. This world, it needs you. You beautiful dreamers. Beautiful dreamers. Wake up and see. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're a slave in this dream world. Thinking you're free. How long will you slum? Oh, how long will you slum? Why niggas die in these streets? Beautiful dreamers. Wake up. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. This light to see through the darkness first hurts the eyes. But you gotta keep looking. Search through the lights. Your vision is blurred from these pictures implanted inside your mind.
I need you to wake up from your slumber, put your eyes on truth. The poison that you're under, bro's killing you. Breathing in the fumes, you don't have a clue of what you're breathing in. That yellow, that poison has got y'all wasted from the host clock. Got your mind in a daze, you turn up. Your heart stays vacant, kills you all off while she laughs in your face. And you die young and you reap your lies. You may have lived once, so you're gonna die twice.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. Happy Friday to you. Man, for some reason, this has been a long week, man. I'll be happy when the weekend comes. I got a track meet Saturday and Sunday. All day Saturday and Sunday. Baby girl got her little qualifiers, which determines who goes to, like, nationals or whatever. And so if she does good tomorrow, which I fully expect her to do, then she's got to go back again on Sunday to Carrollton, Georgia. And so going to be a long weekend in the sun. I don't know about this damn weather as well. I need to look at the weather. All week it's rain here in ATL. My damn grass in my house looks like a damn jungle because we hadn't been able to cut it. And, I mean, it's still wet right now. If the sun stays out today, you know, we might be able to get out there later on this evening if we get some good sun today. But it rained literally for like the last 6 days here in ATL. So outside of the track meets, when we get home from the track meets, man, I'm going to chill this weekend, kick back, relax a little bit, man. This has been a long week. I've been doing a lot of stuff, man. Speaking of a lot of stuff, I've been doing after the show. Today at 3 p.m. Eastern time, we're set to schedule, we're scheduled to have a run on the new website, the Doug Stewart Show website. And I know for the last maybe like 4 or 5 months, man, we've been trying to make this thing happen. We continue to have little setbacks where we have to push it back and we add something or we take something away. And so it's kind of like by trial or error. So we think we got it to a place right now, man, where we're almost ready to go. And so we're going to have a little walkthrough to test to see how many people can, you know, make sure that we can handle the traffic on the website or whatnot, the way the web developer tells me. So at 3 p.m. today, go to thedougstewartshow.com and log on to the show. Now, I'm not going to be doing a show or anything like that. You'll be able to hear me, and we're going to check out the functionality of the website and of the new app. We got them paired together. So today, man, if you at your desk and you got nothing to do, man, just pop on the Doug Stewart Show website and log into the show. You'll see directions on how to do that once you get there. And come check out the new digs, where at some point here very soon we predict we're going to go to the new website solely for the Doug Stewart Show. All right? 3 p.m. today. So a lot of action from the draft last night. I basically want to kind of run through a couple of different teams and what they did. That are kind of significant to me. The number one team I want to look at is the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks last night, man, the number one pick they draft, John Collins out of Wake Forest, power forward / center, 6'10", 225 pounds. Clarity or transparency is the word I'm looking for. Don't know a lot about this kid. I don't watch a lot of Wake Forest basketball, like I'm sure most of you don't as well. but they're saying that this kid is an efficient low-post player, good athlete, rebounder, and shot blocker. Teams want to see him increase his range a little bit. Big body. And he's a young kid as well. He's only like 19 years old, and with the loss of Dwight Howard and them trading for Dwight or trading Dwight Howard to the Charlotte Hornets, and there's a big possibility that Paul Millsap's probably going to leave in free agency. The Hawks drafted for need. All right, so they need to get size, and at the position in which they drafted, they didn't draft until 19. A lot of people are saying that's a solid pick for them at number 19 with Mr. John Collins. So I don't know how he's going to turn out or what type of player he's going to be in the future. We don't know about any of these guys for the most part, but that's who the Hawks go with their first pick number 19. They also, in the second round, they get Tyler Dorsey, which is a more familiar name to you because he balled out of control in the tournament. He was Oregon's best scorer throughout the NCAA tournament, and he knocked down big three-pointers. Doesn't have elite quickness, and there's questions out there concerning, what position he's going to play. They got him at 6'5", 183 pounds. So is he going to be, a small forward? Is he going to be a shooting guard or whatever? So there's some questions out there kind of on Tyler Dorsey. But if you watch this guy in the tournament, he was the go-to guy when they needed buckets, all right? He came through for them big time, so can definitely play the game in the second round, pick number 11. I think that's a pretty good value pick. And then the last pick for the Atlanta Hawks, man, a dude named Alpha Kaba. That's right. Skilled, athletic, stretch four, can run the floor, and has a soft touch and the length and athleticism to thrive at the position is what they're saying about Mr. Kaba. French center coming from France. Alpha Kaba, real cool last name, from France, 6'10", 225 pounds, basically the exact same measurements of John Collins. So, obviously the Atlanta Hawks, they got Coach Budenholzer, and they like to spread the floor. We always talk about him and the influence of Greg Popovich there in San Antonio, which Coach Bud coached under for many, many years, and how they like that European-style game where they got like guys that can, the term they use is pick and pop. They can come off a pick, step back, get the ball, and hit a jump shot, or hit even a deep jump shot or a three-pointer or something like that. So John Collins, Alpha Kaba kind of fall into that, and then they get good value at pick number 2 with Tyler Dorsey from Oregon, who you saw was a real player in the tournament. I don't know a lot about both the 2 of the 3 guys. I would say C, I guess, if you're trying to grade what the Atlanta Hawks did on yesterday, I would give them a C. The second big team that I want to get into, obviously, man, you see the Tyler Today show, Ballas. Lonzo Ball is a Los Angeles Laker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lonzo Ball is a Los Angeles Laker. A lot of talent. Bottom line, a lot of talent. I heard mentioned last night several times with the analysts on stage last night that he's the best passer that's come out of college basketball in the last 10 years. And I don't know who they're going back to 10 years ago. But he continues to get comparisons. The Jason Kidd. If you saw last night, they kind of posted a picture of Jason Kidd when he was just coming out of Cal and Lonzo Ball, present day. And they look alike. They play alike. A lot of the same tendencies, man. So the Lakers they're going to go ahead and ride with this guy. The deal for D'Angelo Russell to be traded to the Brooklyn Nets was consummated last night as well. And so it's a new era in Los Angeles for basketball, the Lonzo Ball era. Crazy thing about it, around the whole Lonzo Ball drafting last night, is that these jokers put a mic in front of his daddy's face again. Man, I love that LeVar Ball, man. I love that dude because that dude tells you what's on his mind. How can you be mad at a guy for answering a question? They asked Lonzo Ball, or LeVar Ball, what's Lonzo going to do in his rookie year? This man went off talking about the Lakers going to make it back to the playoffs next year. I love it. He's confident. What? What do you want the man to say? What do you want the man to say? The man was asked a question. He gave his opinion. And when asked about it a little bit later, man, Lonzo Ball says, hey, he's confident, and there's no reason we should go out there and say that we're going to lose games. The purpose to go out there is to win games, and that's what we're going to try to do is win games. If we win games, we're going to make it to the playoffs. In effect, is what he said. And so, hey, man, I'm happy. Y'all know I've been talking about this for months, man. I won't bore you with all of the love that I have for Lonzo Ball. I think the kid is the real deal. I think that Markelle Fultz, who was drafted number 1 by the Philadelphia 76ers, as everybody thought was going to happen, I think he's a coin toss, man. I think he got boom or bust potential, as we talked about it yesterday. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We talked about it yesterday. Pretty much since 1982, there's been like 2 or 3 guys that kind of had the same, background as Markelle Fultz, where you didn't really hear a lot about him. And then he just jumped at the top of draft boards right before the draft. And all of them were busts. Every last one of them were busts. And so we'll see, man. I mean, this kid might be the real deal. Everybody says that they love him. He has a full skill set. This guy didn't make his varsity team, which is another thing that I'm sure you heard yesterday. Markelle Fultz didn't make his varsity team till his junior year in high school. Huh? That's right. He didn't make the team till his junior year in high school. And, most guys that make to the NBA, they have the background where they probably played varsity when they were in the 8th grade or at the least the 9th grade. Usually that's the trek that most of the guys that make it to the NBA kind of, follow. And Markelle Fultz, man, didn't make his varsity team till his junior year in high school, played 1 year of college. His team was sorry. His record was sorry. Washington's record was sorry the 1 year that he was there. I don't know. Just a big-ass question mark over his head, if you ask me. I mean, I wish we had a crystal ball where we can go a couple of years down the road and find out how these guys turn out, but we don't. So time and tell. We'll see. But the Atlanta Hawks, I guess they did what they had to do and needed to do, and they did the best they could do at the position in which they drafted. Absolutely love what the Lakers did, man. And I guess the big takeaway is Markelle Fultz. Will he be that missing piece to Ben Simmons and to Joel Embiid and to the lineup that they got there that they're building? They talk about the process. Is he going to be that final piece where they start to make some moves and win some ball games and make it to the playoffs? Woo-wee. And another thing, Danny Ainge passed on that pick, made a deal with Philadelphia. If the Fultz kid does become the player that a lot of people think that he can be, are we going to look back and be like Danny Ainge pissed the bed? Had that opportunity to draft this kid and didn't, and he's going down as one of the greatest players ever? Time will tell. When we get back from the break, man, some of your phone calls, some of your messages in the chat room at Spreaker.com. What are your thoughts about the NBA draft from last night? Don't go away. Back in a couple minutes.
Yeah, the cry is when they busted. Save your teardrops, it ain't nothing, you ain't real. You came for the wrong one, it was foolish. You too smart to be so stupid. Now I'm about to give you something you can feel. Thought that it was done, thought it was swept under the rug, thought it was love, but it's still here. What up? What's the deal? See, never crossing artists, we the hardest, flow heartless, and we put it all on blast in ways that others can't steal. What's real? A queen that be down for whatever, what's not. Clown ninjas who think they so clever, what's real? A king that'll rap for his queen. What it ain't is a broad that always gotta be seen. What I mean is, if you got something real, better act right. Build an empire, get your stacks right. Got my facts right. Now the truth got you living in fear. I thought I warned you after laughter